The following segment is sponsored by Azar Indulgences.
Welcome back to AM Northwest. The devastating and deadly explosion in Beirut earlier this month is having an impact on the Lebanese community right here in Portland. Here to share how they're working hard to help through their love of chocolate, we welcome from Azar Indulgences owner Christine Azar. How are you?
Hey, thank you for having me on. Thank you. I'm doing all right. Thank you so much.
I am so impressed with what you're doing to help everybody in Beirut. So let's talk about your connection to Beirut. Do you have friends and family there?
Yes, I was born in Beirut. I was born in Beirut in 1983. I still have family there. My grandma actually lives in downtown Beirut, about 5 kilometers from the port, from where everything happened. And then we have family. I still have most of my dad's side of the family still lives in Lebanon.
Wow. Well, what a shocking explosion. What was going through your mind when you saw that?
You know, I woke up, seeing the footage right now. I woke up, checked my messages, and the first thing I saw was actually a message from one of my wholesalers in Beirut. And I, was looking at this explosion, still, sleeping, not really sure what's going on, walked over to the TV, turned it on, and just shock, complete shock. Started calling, family members, making sure everyone's okay. Of course, my first call is to my grandma because she's the closest.
And she's okay?
And she's okay, thank God. My grandma's 93 years old,
wow.
She's older. She's, she's used to doing things a certain way. Obviously, this has changed things. Thank God, we don't have a lot of damage in her condo, so everything is okay.
Good.
But, someone that age, someone that has memory issues and things like that, it's really hard to calm them down after something like this.
Right. I can't imagine. Her world has turned upside down.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the devastation in Beirut, so just to put it in perspective for people that are here watching locally, so if God forbid something like this were to happen here, imagine for just a second that, all of a sudden we don't have St. Vincent's, we don't have OHSU, we don't have any, 3 major hospitals that we rely on. So in addition to the explosion, people are having to evacuate cancer centers. We're having to evacuate people that have COVID. You're having to evacuate people in the midst of all this as people are running to the hospitals to get help. Right. So, there's been so much that is happening, and the destruction is so great and so severe. And I think the biggest thing is that there's no help, there's no government assistance, there's nothing that's been put in place to help anyone. So it's literally people that are fending for themselves. And a lot of us that are fortunate enough and privileged enough to live elsewhere and have homes elsewhere and be able to afford it our way of life, I feel that as an immigrant and as a refugee once upon a time, it's my duty to step up and at least try to help in any way that we can. Because we can, we're safe and we're somewhere else. We're in another part of the world.
Yes, it's so admirable that you feel that way and that you are taking action. So what are you doing?
So I own our chocolate company in Portland. We actually import our chocolate from Beirut. So starting today and through the end of the month, we're doing a couple of different initiatives. So the first one is starting today and to the end of the month, 100% of our profits will be directly donated to Lebanon.
100%?
100% of our profits. So starting from today until the end of this month, 100% of our profits. So every penny that we profit from will go directly to, and there's a team that we're going to be donating to, and they're called Lebanon of Tomorrow. So it's an organization that has people on the ground. They are assessing damage, looking at the situation, seeing what needs to happen, and then providing people with monetary things to get things done, building supplies to get things done, things like windows. It's August 21st today. Winter's right around the corner. We do get a lot of rain in Beirut, and there's a lot of houses without windows, without doors, without anything. Right. So we're just trying to get people taken care of. We have a link to them too on our website, so you can make donations directly to them.
Oh, that's so nice. So let's talk about your chocolate then, because we want people to come down and buy your chocolate. First off, you have 2 locations.
We do. We're only opening the Heathman location right now. We do have another location downtown, but this is strictly at the Heathman. So on Southwest
Broadway,
Salmon and Broadway, right on the corner of Salmon and Broadway. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's talk about your chocolate. Let's talk about your chocolate. It looks beautiful and delicious, of course.
Thank you. Yes. So I've had my company for 5 years. Our chocolate makers, they've been making chocolates for over a century. It's something that I'm really proud of. My uncle actually works for this company, so it was something that my grandma, it was her idea 5 years ago, and it just kind of went from there. All of our chocolate is purchased through the Horizon Project, through Calabo. So it's ethically sourced chocolate that you can feel good about.
Right.
It's all non-GMO ingredients. We don't have any high fructose corn syrup or anything like that in our chocolates, and it's just, you know, it's not too sweet, and they're all individually wrapped. And we would love to share. I would love to share a part of my home. The whole reason for starting my company was to share a part of Beirut with the world,
right?
And with Oregon. So this is really my way. You know, have some chocolate, spread some happiness,
Right.
and hopefully we can get some funds to those that need it.
Well, you have two super popular things that you sell there: the chewy walnut pistachio.
Yes.
Yum.
Yes.
And
so that one.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. That one is a dark chocolate piece. That's our #1 seller in dark chocolate. And if I have to describe Lebanon in one piece of chocolate, it would be that. It's walnuts, it's pistachios, it's rose water, and it's this perfect thin layer of dark chocolate. It's vegan, and people absolutely love it. So that's our top seller in the dark. Yeah.
Oh, now
vegan
you're
and
speaking
gluten-free.
my language. I have a
Yes,
daughter
we have
who's
a
vegan.
ton.
Yes. Okay. And then your double chocolate cupcake.
Yes, so that is literally what it is. It's a double chocolate cupcake. There's like a chocolate cream inside of it, and then it's dipped in chocolate. So you get 2 layers of chocolate. And that's been #1 since day one. It's traveled. We've had people post on Instagram. It's been to Australia. It's been to parts of Africa. It's gone to places.
Wow.
Our customers take it places and take pictures and then send it to me. So.
Well, chocolate is love, right? And so what a great way to support the people who need help in Beirut right now. 100% of the proceeds go to help them through the end of the month. Right.
And then starting next month to the end of the year, we have another initiative as well. So starting next month until December 31st, 20% of our gross sales will go directly to help in Lebanon. So this month is profit. Starting next month is gross sales.
Oh,
and that does include our online orders as well.
Okay, and yes, so you can order online. So here's the information. It's Azar Indulgences. We will have a link to their website so you can help them help the people in Beirut, and that will be on our website at katu.com. Thanks so much, Christine. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll be by later today, and we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Stay with us.